My son finally got his driver's license. Now, the reason that this is important is because remember how I told you guys, especially on the financial part, there's been some setbacks? With my brother's death and everything. Well, one hindrance of my ability to work fully is before school started, I had to always take the girls to the sitters and then pick them up from the sitters and bring them back. And obviously couldn't work after that unless my son was here, etc. But still, taking that time to do that took time out of my regular work day. Now, my son is going to drive them to school, pick them up, everything else, and getting his license was a bit of an ordeal because, first, in Florida now, you have to schedule everything a month out. So if you go down to do the learner's permit test, you can't walk in, and it's not like they give you the next available appointment. They could have 100 appointments available in the next 3 weeks, but it has to be 30 days or more from the appointment. So we had to book his learner's permit test and wait a month for that. Well, then school started 2 weeks after we booked his road test. So I had to literally take the girls to school, not get to work until like 9 o'clock. Then I had to get off by like 2:30 to get them from school. Then I wouldn't even make it back to work if they had any other jobs I could do in that schedule period until like 5 o'clock. So aside from that, I was also working twice as long days. So we scheduled his road test. I took the day off to take him down there and take it. And it was finally his turn, and the instructor comes out, and they said, well, your front tires are too bald. I could not do this schedule getting them to and from school again. I couldn't do it anymore. It was killing me. So I said, can we just go get the tires replaced? And he didn't want to at first, and then he said he would give us 1 hour only. I think maybe one of the reasons that he gave us that is because he really didn't think we could do it. But being born and raised here, I know the secret if you want to get tires in 15 minutes and get back on the road, new or used, you find a little Mexican tire shop. That's just how it is. So I Googled tire shops, and I found one that had a Mexican name, 3 minutes from the office where we take the driver's test. So we drive down there, and I tell the guy, I need the front tires replaced, I need them replaced now. And he looked at the size, said he didn't have the exact size, but this place over here. And I said, no, I need them right this second, like right now. And I go, I don't care what you put on there. You can put ones that are a little shorter, a little thinner, a little fatter. As long as they'll fit on the 17-inch rims, I need to get them on there now. So he said he only had these that would work, and I was like, that's fine, whatever they are, put them on, because we need to do this right now. We left they call it the tax collector here, where they take the driver's test. We left there at 2:44. And he said we had until 3:44 to come back with new tires so we could take the test. So we left the office at 2:44. We got back there at 3:07. That's how fast. And I gave the guy a tip and everything. So he gets his license. We had to go to Kentucky for a wedding. A apprentice of mine that sees me like a dad was getting married. So I went to Kentucky to go to that. But then when we got back, I let my son go to the store by himself to get some stuff that we needed. And he was like, oh, well, I'm going to leave in the morning. I'm going to go try to do this and that. So he left. He went and visited a bunch of people. Just burned through all my gas. He comes back and he's like, because I kept telling him, when you finally get your license, you're able to go out on your own and, drive around. It's a feeling like you've never had before. It's really liberating. He got back that day. He was like, I'm not going to lie, I felt like a badass riding around all day. Driving around all day. So, that's what's been going on. The good news is my boss seems to really, really like me. He actually texted me. It had to have been him. Maybe not from his phone, his tablet or computer or something. But after 2:30, when we're supposed to be taking the test, he texted me, asked me if he passed. And I was like, well, he hasn't taken it yet because we had to do this. And he was like, well, let me know. Well, after he passed, I sent him a GIF of this guy saying, with the word passed in it. Well, apparently whatever he was texting me on didn't get GIFs. So he was like, well, don't keep me in suspense. And I'm like, texting me the next day. And I was like, oh, yeah, he passed. He's like, good, awesome. And then he's like talking to me all the time. So I think he actually really likes me this time. Maybe it's because I'm doing so well or whatever. But whatever the case is, that's obviously a really good thing. Because, like I said, we're behind on the financial part. But at this particular company, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 checks a week are possible. Not common, but possible. So that could be really good for that. So I just wanted to hop on and update you guys because I said I'm going to be on here more, and I am. It was just really crazy with all that stuff going on. But love you, Deetra, Marcella, everybody. I see there's a couple new people that subscribed. Hopefully they are watching. My encouragement is way back up. My mental health is pretty steady. And we're heading on the healthy diet and exercise track again, getting back to everything. So that's it for now, and I'll talk to you later.